So there were 3 opinion polls out over the weekend, all very good for Labour. 2 put them up at 32%, which is more, of course, than they got in the 2010-2015 general election. They're still well behind the Tories, but that's because the Conservatives have taken so much of the UKIP vote. So they're still about 13 behind, 15 behind, depends who you're looking at. But Labour are doing really well. Perhaps more importantly, the policies in the leaked manifesto from last week are also doing incredibly well. There was a Comres poll with the Daily Mirror showing massive support for renationalising energy, rail and the Royal Mail, even more support for eliminating zero-hours contracts, really high support for increasing income tax for those earning more than £80,000 a year. And of course, that's the hallmark of John McDonnell's proposals, is that if you earn less than £80,000, you won't have to pay a penny more. The costs of eliminating tuition fees and various other big proposals, amazing proposals, will be footed entirely by the rich. And a response to that, of course, is that, well, OK, great. People love these policies. They're Labour's best asset, but Jeremy Corbyn's a liability. He'll be holding you back. People will eventually decide that he could never be the Prime Minister. Well, I'd respond with a few points. The first is that Jeremy Corbyn is the only leader of any of the parties whose approval ratings have gone up since the general election started a couple of weeks ago. And then secondly, look, the people behind our rigged economy, the 1%, the people who want an economy for the millionaires and not for the millions, have their shills at the Daily Mail, at the Express, at the Sun, and they will do their damned hardest to stop these things ever seeing the light of day. And they understand that the crisis Britain is facing, wages going down, people having such a tough time, not being able to buy a place, struggling, NHS and free fall, that they can't attack these policies, they have to attack the man. Well, how do we respond? Well, we say JC's not going anywhere. This manifesto would have been impossible without him. And perhaps most important of all is we keep on talking about these policies, because since that manifesto was leaked, they're absolutely shitting it. These are very powerful ideas. We've got to persuade people of their plausibility. If we do that, we've got a shot.